Welcome to Home of Politics, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your subscription, your support, your availability, your comments, sharing, and everything that you are doing for the growth of this channel. Feel so much appreciated. My good people, right now there is an ongoing retreat. Today is the second day, and it is in Naivasha, where the head of state and MPs, we also have other executive members in the nation who met there. And what shocked me is the speech of President William Samoei Ruto, which he gave concerning the ability or his effort of trying to secure employment outside Kenya. And it seems he is not being taken seriously by everybody, because we see maybe he's been the person who is not trustworthy, speaking a lot of lies, and you cannot distinguish between what is fact and what is talking as a propaganda. And so what shocked me is the speech he was giving about the securing employment of the youths of Kenya, more especially the employment that he is trying very, very much in every step as he travels outside Kenya. He tries to go and negotiate for employment opportunities for the youth who are unemployed in Kenya. And so this issue of seeking for employment of the youths, more especially the nurses, the number was 2,500 that President of Kenya agreed with Germany so that he can help Kenya to settle unemployment. But imagine, since the time he announced this issue of 2,500 nurses in January, up to now in February, it is almost ending, only 500 nurses have been registered, and they have tried to look for that opportunity, of which we have a deficit of 2,000 nurses. And so what is shocking me is that how is it that he can announce such an opportunity in public everywhere? Even he claims that it was gazetted, it have been in newspapers everywhere, and yet these nurses have not applied. Very many of them, maybe they do not know what to do with that space. Although he has been blaming the leaders who work with him, maybe these MPs, these governors, these CSs, that whenever he speaks out something, these leaders are not serious enough to take it as a serious issue that the president has addressed the nation, to go ahead and put it in practice so that they can bring these youths who are unemployed, so that they can be given the priority. And this shows us that even his closest allies within UDA or in the government, they do not trust this president, because today he talks this one, today he talks this one, and he names it as talking politics or mahewa, because he has just felt the impact of ignorance from his own supporters. Because how comes the president is passing out a serious issue like employment opportunities in the countries outside Kenya, yet even his cabinet secretaries have not gone ahead to bring even two in the table? And this shows us that the mode of employment in Kenya is not on a clear board, whereby you have to pass through somebody so that you can reach that opportunity. If the employment was very open, then the case could be application of nurses who are willing to work in Germany could have overflown to an extent that they could not even announce that nurses are needed. Just imagine a deficit of 2,000, yet we have so many nurses that are graduating from KMTC and medicine schools, and they are unemployed. But the president is claiming that his leaders are the people who are not taking everything serious that he says. What do you think about this?
In NEA to support you on making sure that you have as much information as possible, because I have negotiated many opportunities for young people in Kenya. In fact, my Rosalind there just came back from Germany. We are almost concluding the agreement with the German government, because they have asked us for 250,000 job opportunities. And they want us to conclude the agreement before June. Is that right, Rosalie? The same thing is going on with different countries. And it is important for me to talk to you, good people, so that you concentrate your energy in the right place. Unanielewa? Concentrate your energy as a people's representative. I thought we have so many people looking for jobs in our offices. Si tuko nao wengi? There are so many, sindio? So please, let us work together, because there are jobs out there. There are young people all over the place. We need to connect them to the opportunities. And please take what I am telling you seriously. You know, I am not talking politics. You know, kuna maneno tunaongeanga hewa. I am not talking hewa. I am talking to you reality. So, please, any serious leader will listen to what I am saying and do something about it.
And so the president is urging his fellow leaders to take things serious, because he feels like every time he's passing out an information, people think it's a propaganda, he's doing politics, or he's just talking mahewa, as he said himself. And so for now, it is clear that maybe an opportunity might be there, but even the person who can channel that information is not sure of how to talk to the public, only because maybe they do not differentiate between the politics or that propaganda with the real thing. And this tells us that the 500 nurses that are already registered to apply for the job in Germany that the president is saying, it means there are few chosen individuals like MPs, CS, governors, or other big stakeholders in the government who just went to the president with few names of their own individual nurses or their own people who are related together, so that they can secure that opportunity to go to Germany. And so how comes only 500 nurses have secured the chance? 2,000 is missing, yet we see so many young youths want employment. And even these governors or MPs or these CS, they cannot explain why the spaces are empty and we have jobless nurses outside there. This tells us that the gap between employment and the information is still wide, because you do not know which information is true. And so up to now, I don't know if you will agree with me that both maybe the government, or both the government and its leaders who are in it, do not take things seriously. Because how comes an opportunity can just be left out like that? Because even if you go to the nurses right now, you tell them you should apply and go abroad, they cannot agree, because they do not know or they are not sure about their condition outside Kenya. Because if Kenya right now it is worse, how comes you can survive outside Kenya, a place where you don't know if you are going to be a slave or you are going to enjoy your profession?
Because the only thing I find when I come to counties, watu wananiambia, oh, kuna mwanasiasa fulani alianguka kura, tafutia kazi. Kuna mwingine hapo alianguka kura, tafutia kazi. Na hawa wengine wote amusemi. Na opportunity ndio hii ina friends. I told you, we must work together to change Kenya. Please, tusaidiane kubadilisha Kenya. And it will take the effort of everybody. Because if we were to get 2,000 people, tukigawana hapa 2,000 people, kila mtu atakuwa na watu ine ama mbili. So, no? So, sasa, munataka tugawane hapa. Sasa niwaulize, Nani alikatazwa kupeleka 20 ama 30? Ati hamjaambiwa? Mnataka kuambiwa na nani? Kwani amsomi gazeti? Na saa ile mimi naongea, mnafikiri mimi naongea hewa? What are you? Saa ile mimi naongea, nyinyi mnasikianga? Do you understand English or I mean friends, I mean wewe Waluke, si mimi nilikuwa Bungoma, ulisikia mimi nikisema huko sikia? Sasa ulikuwa unafikiri wewe Mauritania, you heard me, I was in your constituency. Nilisema ama sikusema? So I mean surely friends, you know, tuache hii maneno ya, you know, we like looking for excuses. Yes, wa maua, si mimi nilikuwa Maragwa my dear. Hiyo maneno yote nimesema basi, nilisema in public ukiwa hapo. Sasa please, I have been everywhere I have gone, I have not hidden. So anyway, I am not accusing anybody, but I am telling you guys, let us.
And so these leaders have been claiming that they should be given opportunity, at least each and every leader, to bring the nurses maybe to fill the gap, but the blames are being laid upon everybody, because if the information can be passed in public, and right now people are not taking it serious, it means these leaders do not take everything serious from the president, especially when he goes in public and make a public speech announcing what he is planning to do, or the progress where his projects has stopped, or how he's planning to continue, because people are just tired of these many stories. We are going to plan, we are going to fix, we are going to do this and this, we are going to provide, and we are planning, and tumeweka mikakati. All of the information that people have been receiving, it seems they have just been used to the president speaking in public. Even the issue of employment and other things, it is no more serious, because if a governor was present in the meeting of the president, yet the same governor needs nurses maybe in his county hospitals, and he have nurses who are not employed, why could that governor go to the county, announce the vacancies to the nurses, so that these nurses can apply directly? And this tells us that despite these leaders being in the same government with the president, they do not rely fully to his information. Secondly, they do not trust every word that comes from the mouth of the president, because they cannot differentiate between propaganda, politics, and the real or the truth that is coming out from his mouth, because it is very clear, according to how you have listened, how president is complaining. It's clear that these people do listen to propagandas, or do think information that the president delivers is just politics and nothing serious, because he says, if you people don't read newspapers, if you people think what I usually say it is politics, or I'm speaking propaganda or mahewa, then you people, I don't blame you, because you are never serious. What do you think? Do you believe and trust every statement that comes from the mouth of the president of Kenya? If you agree with me, maybe people are confused to distinguish between the facts, propaganda, and the politics, then give me a like in this video. Have a good day.